We are, of course, Aduanim, or Adunaim. We are started as a tiny, tiny little one province miner up here, but with some interesting events and ting. And we have since gradually expanded and conquered out all of this territory around here, including somehow this little bit of territory down here, which, whatever. We are an emperor, which is probably why we've got that. We are currently in a good alliance with King Casimir II of Umbra, which is very handy for us because we do have to slightly worry about Be'lakor here. Now they're going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment. They're quite weak at the moment, but they're not all, haven't traditionally been that weak. And our current goal, or our real goal here, is to really take over Mordor and get Gondor converted to our faith, I think. And we'd like to get our traditional territory back in Umbra. So Umbra itself is a thing we have our long-term eye on. But we're not going after it yet because we have some really interesting special buildings. For example, we can build the city of Armenethor if we can get enough money together to do it. So we've been pushing on eco quite heavily early on to get ourselves into a point where we're a strong contender. Now, in terms of heirs and children, as things stand, we are currently, because we are that type of people, we are currently wedded to our daughter, wife, and granddaughter. Work that one out if you can. Who is also our heir. But really the primary reason she's our heir is because we have our eye on seeing if we can pop out a decent sprog. So if we can pop out a decent sprog, we're laughing. Now, interestingly, this is where it gets interesting. So we were playing around at the end of the last stream with how do we get good blood traits. And it turns out, so rather handily, and good evening, Robot Rob, and Pangolin. It turns out, according to Alma Light of Solar, who commented on the YouTube video of the last stream, so when we were looking at how does strong Numorian blood flow, it doesn't flow in a traditional way. So you don't inherit it. It's not like traits. The stronger the traits, the better it inherits. So apparently how it does is so I'll read this out for you. The preservation of the gifts of Numenor doesn't come from having two strong-blooded or pure-blooded Numenorians, but their virtues and sins. Lustful, arrogant, etc., your classic 7 deadly sins, will reduce your blood tier each sin by 1 point. It's basically Dev's way of saying the gifts of Numenor are waning, and only the paragons of virtue will be able to preserve these gifts, since it was given to the Edain as a gift for being loyal to the gods of the worlds of Middle-earth. Which makes total sense. But it does present us with some interesting difficulties given our religion choices. But also there is more. Also, being evil reduces it by 3 points. But it doesn't factor because your dynasty has a special exemption to that. Basically, don't make connect branches. But be sure to look out for your virtues of your children because you don't want to end up losing the blessing of Numenor. So what we should be doing is making sure that our heirs are kids of people who have good traits, virtuous traits according to our religion. I think. So there's some interesting mechanics around how it works basically. But I think that's quite complex. But we'll just have to see how it plays out. Thadrin, thank you very much for continued subscription. 12 whole months. It's a year. Well done. And Copenhagen was lovely. Bloody expensive, but lovely. And good evening, Hijavna. Yeah, so the sins do not impact inheritance for us, because we're inherently evil. But that presumably means that unless we've got some of the really sexy virtue stuff, we are going to just start losing our Numenorian traits, which is a bit of a pain. But we'll just see how it plays out. Spider religion. Yes. We have, for those unfamiliar, we decided to create our own forces of evil religion. We are the Ungolianti. We are carnal exaltation, hedonistic, and the encroaching shadow, which is fun. Female adultery is accepted. We are bing, 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 bing. What else have we got going on here? We have divine marriage. And I think we are now female primary. So we worship the grand spider god, the religion we created, which has quite a cool description, but I don't know how you'd see it. There you go. Ungoliant's attack on Morgoth left an echoing scream ever after on the land, giving the area the name Lamoth, where it was said that any clamour would echo back from surrounding hills with his voice. We are the reply to that voice. So yeah, short-term goals. We were trying and very, very much failing to abduct one of Aragorn's kids, which didn't work. Yeah, we do have a faith song, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to go back and watch the stream and find out what it was called. Because I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, we do have it. So we are kind of in the position now where we want to think about having an heir. So in terms of lifespan, we are roughly starting to enter the point where we could die. So somewhere between 130 and 150 we're probably going to die. So we should be thinking now about our inheritance. I'm kind of hoping we pop out a Sprog, because if we can pop out a Sprog, then we're well set for inheritance. But yes, we are currently married to our daughter, wife, and granddaughter, which is an achievement. Going to Fantasyland, was that what it's called? It was something Fantasyland, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Welcome to Fantasyland. So this is the official song of the Ungolianti faith. You know, so we do worship evil spiders, but we're quite cheery about it. You know, we have a creche, we don't discriminate against homosexuality. We're quite charming and nice. Right, so short-term goals. We can demand some payments. Not really worthwhile. We have some prisoners that we should just ransom. Let's just get them out of prison. We do hold 4 duchies, but I think we're going to keep that on for now. We're not endorsed by our matriarch, so let's sway her. Now, I believe we created all of our kingdom tier ranks, so we should have, yeah, the Kingdom of Marduk here, which I think we now control the entirety of, which is good. We did kind of want to get some holy sites so that we could just control them. I mean, we are an organised faith because we founded the faith, but controlling some holy sites would be nice. Because let's see what benefits that would give us. Holy sites. Dev growth plus 20% would be pretty damn sweet. So for that, we need that one down there. Which would mean going up against the Urithani, who are quite powerful, really, in the grand scheme of things. But we could screw with them. So we could screw with them. Whether I go, my courtier Kibboleth is sure to follow. She's my court physician. Don't really want that amount of stress. So yeah, we're quite jaunty. Oh yeah, and I forgot, we have set up. We did manage to get ourselves a nice little Uruk-hai who is visiting our court. So we now have an Uruk-hai Duke, which is quite cool. Sexy orc, that's right, I completely forgot. The sexy orc that kept trying to seduce our wife. Right, should we get some non-jaunty music back on? Let me find some non-jaunty music. I mean, we might as well finish off Seducer as we're so close on it. And we're generating good cash, so we just want to carry on building. So we've got good stuff going on there. So these two are our cash cow provinces. Oh dear, how sad. Someone died. This is our units province. I'd quite like to get that up to 10k. Oh look, our daughter, our player heir daughter, wife and granddaughter is pregnant. Well, this is the question, Pin Kitty, is do the traditional virtues count? But if we've got an exception for it, I'm not 100% sure how that translates to whether stuff fades for us or not. Righto, so we are in a war. He should be able to win that on his own, it's fine. Not going to be a problem. Our council could be doing some cultural promotion. Increase control, please. And convert faiths. Let's get some more Ungolianti down. We have a nice faith colour. I mean, he's good, but he's only remnant Numenorian blood. And he's a boy, and we kind of want to go girl. But, still useful. Right, let's boost our units. So let's get our levy boosts going on. In here we want to be boosting Scaly boy. We have a scaly kid. It's got peasant rabble problems. It's fine, we can deal with that. not going to be a problem. We have lost Councillor. It's our Chancellor. So that could be you. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure how we keep inheriting that. It's, particularly if we've got an exemption. Like, is it just pot luck as to whether our kid gets it? He escaped, how dare he? Building, building, building. You're not building. Now you are. I'd really like to get our income up to 50. Because we have some pretty badass men-at-arms we can hire, but they're bloody expensive. 3 of my courtiers are overtly discussing my great number of titles within deliberate earshots. Oh, what are you looking at? You don't have any of my land. Go away. Get out. Get those upgraded next, so that's going to be 261. Could see if any of your daughter, sisters and brother sons have it, etc., and if they're throwing out stronger or weaker bards. I mean, the problem is we've got so many bloody kids now. So like Prince Ottawa here. Is strong Numorian. Which means we can't marry him off yet. But when we can marry him off... Like, presumably his kids, there's less chance of it diluting. Princess of Dunafel's got it. Azruneth has got it. Lomithel's got it. Yeah, it's not so much a family tree as a sort of circular shrubbery. Like Lomihill here has got it, but presumably their kids wouldn't because they're not going to have the right traits for it. See, I'm open as to ideas as to how we keep reinforcing that, or at least stop it fading away. Because I think it's a bit of a tough ask. There's a Mumak rampaging through the countryside. It's a 33% chance. Oh, we'll try and slay it. Well, Aragorn's brave and just. He's like pure. Like, she's the one we really want. But she's in love with her husband. She really doesn't like us. And there's not much we can do to get that like up. That baby might be worth kidnapping. We could try kidnapping Aragorn's grandkids. The problem we've got is we respect to get Seducer because we weren't having like much luck with Kidnapper. So we can't reset perks again. Which is a problem. We got 25% chance with her. I mean, if her husband was dead, can we murder him? Anything that reduces men-at-arms maintenance cost is really useful for us. Not convinced that's the most useful building to have there. Ooh, we could get an elephant tree. Gives us heavy cavalry damage, which is nice. Let's construct an elephant tree. I don't know if that means we can get elephants as men-at-arms, which would be awesome. But I don't think we can. Fuck off, game. Unless someone really wants him dead, we're kind of screwed on that one. I mean, we've got the cash. Let's bribe people in. Nah, it's still only knocking us up to 13%. We're not going to pull that off. YOLO. It's 25%. Never know. Can you have anything that actually increases tax? Yes. She is greedy, shy, and trusting. Wait, we're gonna shag his... Oh, no, let's not. Let's not do that. Oh, she liked it. I think we will drink to remember. Give me some royal reserves. Might seem forwards, but I'm thinking of inviting Luthien to ride with me through the castle town of Pelargir. Yeah, we're like evil people on the other side. I mean, like Aragorn. We're just going to invite your daughter for a ride. So there's a 57% chance. Just give it a go. Come on, Aragorn's daughter. We got more chance than not chance. We also need to have some kind of feast. Let's give it a go. No! She didn't say no forever, though. She didn't say no forever. That was a maybe. Only 15 on the other daughter. But is that because she likes her husband? No, it's not because she likes her husband. I feel like kidnapping some granddaughters is probably the way to go. The other thing we want to think about is there anything on... So we need to not shift off Black Numorian. We need to stay Black Numorian because we need can't build our special building, but we can reform it. So we should have a think if there's anything we want to reform. It's like, is there any... And do any of these provide cool units, first off? Because if so, we should be absolutely going for that. So that would allow us to recruit Corsairs. But, I mean, they're not that great, really. They are skirmishers. Right, 13, 14, 16, 18. Are they better than our existing skirmishers? (13, 14, 16, 18). So they are kind of better than regular light footmen. That's hunts provide piety. It'd be nice to know where other interesting regional things are. Because if there's other interesting regional things, we could try and conquer somewhere that would give us an interesting regional trait. Like if we conquer somewhere around here, for example, is that going to give us the ability to recruit some badass cavalrymen? It's like, what do you need to be able to get Riders of the Mark? Because that would be pretty sweet. What would we need to get the legacy of South Kingdom? Is that regional or is that locked into the Gondorian culture? Because that would be nice. It'd be, and this isn't a fault with the mod, it'd be really nice in game terms if it gave you a clue as to how to get these things. As in, like, can we just select them, or do we need to conquer somewhere and then merge it? Well, hybrid would do it, which is why if we can do sexy times with one of Aragorn's kids and get them, lure them over to our kingdom, we can get them to educate our kid and flip them to Gondorian, which would mean we could convert one province to being Gondorian, then we'd have it present in our realm, and then we could hybrid culture. Because this doesn't have anything interesting. This mod is called Realms in Exile. It is the very, very excellent. I'm very much enjoying it. It's the Lord of the Rings mod. Complete overhaul. Yeah, why are we listening to America the Beautiful? Let's skip this track, shall we? I mean, I think getting Gondorian culture kind of wired in would be useful. Which we can do without conquering Gondor. We just need to lure someone in. Good evening, Clem William. All of that is Gondor culture. See, we could sway her. See, if she liked us, that's a 50 bonus. It's absolutely worth giving a go. It's quite fun. Princess Luthien here is the most corruptible. So we could slightly play the long game and sway her until we can seduce her again. Because we can't do that for 5 years. We do need a better heir though. Come on, sister wife. Daughter, wife and granddaughter. She is our daughter wife, our granddaughter, and our sister-in-law. And I think we're going to stash 1,000 gold before we do anything else. Because I do think we're getting on a bit now. We've only got about 10 years left. In fact, what we should actually be doing is finally getting around to building up our men-at-arms, the ones we want to keep. Because these are the cool ones. Look, we've got Black Numenorian Guard. 76, 38, 0 pursuit, and 20 screen. But their maintenance is huge. But I think we want them sooner rather than later. But yeah, we're seducing the princess, or we're trying to, because she's Aragorn's daughter and she's got pure Numenorian blood. Plus it'll really annoy Aragorn. Sorry, not Aragorn. Not Aragorn. King Elisar, because he changes his name, doesn't he? Stop popping out sons. We need a daughter. Maybe we should divorce her and marry one of our other granddaughters. I mean, Azraneth is beautiful. So it seems like you maybe need to educate the non-heir children to pick up the virtuous traits. Yeah, I think that's the kind of thing. I would honestly prefer it if it was a bit more classic inheritance in terms of how that works. But I get the choice the devs made, and it's an interesting way of doing it. Like, I'm not against it. Our guest Saklabar is getting on well with our wife. Get out of my court. We should... How are we looking on grandeur levels? Well, we've got minute lodgings. Let's jump that up. You've got to be careful about not having too many of these, because we will struggle to keep them active, but we should... Because we've just built elephant pens, but I don't think it gives us the ability to hire elephants. It just means we've got some boosts. So we should probably get some trebuchets. Someone is plotting to kill Azraneth. We've discovered cranes. Give me machicolations. I want both of these at size 4. The ages seem odd. Yes, so... She is greedy, shy, and trusting. I mean, we're on good odds anyway. I'm going to keep it short. So, the bloodline traits give you a massive health boost. So we're getting a life expectancy plus 60 years from that, which is why we're toddling along still at the age we are. Right, I want one more boost on these chaps, and then we'll start saving. My family are all plotting to kill each other. As they do. Let's get some more religion spread going on. So the impact it then has is it does have a years of fertility boost to plus 30. But it also, the other thing it does is characters of the different bloodlines, to sort of help counter that being ridiculous, they can't get married as quickly. So you've got to be, I think it's 30 plus to be able to marry as a strong Numenorian bloodline. It still does lead to you having an awful lot of kids though. He's sickly. Maybe we do divorce our daughter, wife, granddaughter. Well, Azeroth here would be arguably more useful to us. She doesn't have the traits to... Child's chance of inheriting the greater bloodline trait from their parent is influenced by the moral character of the parents, with a more virtuous parentage resulting in greater chances of retaining the stronger blood of Numenor trait. By contrast, morally wicked or corrupt characters are more likely to see the benefits of their prestigious bloodline fade away. But we're exempt from that last bit. So essentially, does that mean that there's always a chance of one of our kids who, as long as we have a strong Numenorian blood, there's a chance they'll inherit it, but they can't get it boosted. So this is why it's pretty critical that we grab one of Aragorn's kids while they've got pure. Our strong-blooded son can now get married, can he? Let's marry him off. Which one's that? That's not you. Is it you? No, you're already married. That's that one, isn't it? So in an ideal world, we want to marry him to someone who's also got the strong bloodline, because then they're going to increase the chances that they pop it out. Or we give him to someone who's got good traits and hope he gets lucky. I have to remember to untick matrilineal for these, because it's going to default to matrilineal now, because obviously we're female inheritance. In fact, what we should really be pushing for is absolute crown authority, because then we could designate an heir, can't we? I don't think we can get that yet. I think that would be the next one up. No, I mean, we're in late, so... Oh no, so we can go to it again, then we could designate an heir. So it's the traits of the parents, so not sure they even need to both have the same blood. No, but I'm assuming that if both the parents have got strong, then you've got a greater chance that your kids are going to inherit strong. Oh, hey, look! Breakaway Kingdom. The Kreef Tuvaj have broken away from the Be'lakor. We're very much on the wane. Is it worth us? Do they have a holy site we can go after? Don't think they control one of our holy sites, do they? Because the one thing we'd really like to do is form a holy order. They do. The Lordship of Corleia, the Great Haven of Corleia. Holding taxes plus 20%. I wonder if that's culture locked. The foundations of Corleia were laid in 1975, a good year of the Second Age, making it among the earliest Númenórean havens in Be'lakor. The city's strategic location on the Bay of Tulwang allowed it to amass great wealth and influence throughout the region, and its role as a royal garrison made it the primary centre for the Kingsmen and Michael worship in Be'lakor. Because that would be good to get. Has the Empire collapsed? I think the Empire's collapsed. No, they were never an empire. We were an empire. No, they were. They were an empire of Be'lakor, weren't they? Have they lost so much territory that they're now no longer an empire? Or is that just because he's rebelling? Like, if we've got range on Corleia, we should be going for Corleia. What's the boost that gives again? Yeah, look, we really want to control that. If we can. If it's not locked culturally, that's obscenely powerful for us. Because it's holding taxes plus 20%, but it's holder of this holding. So if that's across the board, that's pretty damn powerful. I'm not even that fussed about controlling the duchy. Well, obviously it'd be nice. I think we maybe just go for the county. I think we just go for the county, you know. I don't see a disadvantage in going that. We will win that war. I don't want too much territory down here. Because, we're going to go for Umbra. Let's go to war for Korea. And let's call Casimir in. Oh, fuck you, Casimir. Fine, alone. Let's get a bit more in the bank first, though. Good evening, Rick Ahoy. Welcome to the stream. So once we've got a bit more cash in the bank, we will raise armies and go conquer that territory. We've got a new matriarch. Does she hate us? Nope, she likes us. That's good. We're going for kidnapper. We might still get away with kidnapping one of Aragorn's kids. I don't think we'll pull it off, but it's worth a go. Alright, bit more cash, and then we'll raise troops. Goes alright. We're currently warring to get control of one of our holy sites. Because we would really, really like to make some spider holy order. 3 years left on that. Control increase. Lost our steward. Right, that's enough. So let's raise troops. If nothing else, it will show us how many troops we can have under arms. I'll let them become friends. That's fine. Nice. So as things stand, we just about make a profit with our troops raised. That is good to know. Right, get your asses to there. So our religion of spiders is we are the Ungolianti. We are carnal excitation, hedonistic, encroaching shadows, consanguineous marriage. Oh hey, we stole a thing. Did we just like massively crush their armies while I wasn't looking? Apparently so. This war is going to go rather easily. That's 94. Just go sit on their capital. If they come back, we'll smash them. How about you guys lead first? We'll fight them, because I think that means we should take over that siege. Yeah, we did. Which saves us a bit of time. Lady Zornhill, I think that was a very bad decision you just made. I think that was an incredibly bad life choice on your part. Why that religion? We wanted to form our own custom religion, and someone suggested the religion of murder spiders, and it just felt appropriate. Right, we control War Gold and Capital. Don't you fucking dare, lads. Don't make me come and murder you. I am going to come and murder you. Right, well, he won that war. Oh, Loomfell's had me a kid. Come here. My daughter wife, Almurath, is plotting against my granddaughter. And we captured the war banner again. Right, so we're now over our limit. Right, we're going to go with scorpions. Oh dear, sad. How sad. Lady Zornhill is dead. Right. Let's sort out our Chancellor position. So you can have that back. We do now need to give away a territory, but I'm still not sure. Let's see if first off if we get a benefit from this. Right, so we need to have the Belakari cultural pillar to get the benefit of that. So we would need to merge in a little bit of Belakar to get that. You'd probably get quite a weak histofact. Because I am absolutely shattered. My worry is if we're not equipping anything. Equip. And we should get some... We've got some nice war banners that we should be having up. Because they're better than ours. Right, so that's a masterwork. And that's illustrious. Masterwork is not as good as these, presumably. I like that one though, because of the renown boost. But I don't necessarily want us to change cultures. Because I worry that we'd lose our ability to build that. It doesn't tell you here what the requirements are for that, but I'm going to assume that it is, we must be baseline black Nemothor culture. Ooh. Wait, we... Who's you? Who are you his relation? Oh, just give us the money. Just give us the money. We did quite nicely out of this war. It's a fair bit of gold we're about to make. So as soon as that Umbra gets out of their war, we can found a holy order. So what do we do, chat? Do we keep hold of Corleia anyway? Because it's pretty fucking epic as a place. So we could keep hold of that and give away one of our other lesser places. Maybe we give away Argamadru here. We could give that away to one of our kids. I don't think we have human sacrifice. Who did we marry our son to? can you convert? Thank you. Can you... You can have that. Don't think we can have another go at her yet, can we? Was anyone keeping an eye of when we where we got to in terms of seducing her? He's a famous champion. He's got prowess 20. We really need to. If we got a hook on him, we could actually invite him. I just want to get some Gondorian down somewhere, because then we can get some rangers going on. If Umbra could hurry up and win its war, that'd be good. We should probably be snapping up some of these little breakaway bits where we can. Depends on what kind of we want to get. Right, we want classic Umbra. That's what we want. Okay, that's not in classic Umbra, so we don't want it. Because we are going to have to lose our alliance with these. I think when Casimir dies, we accept that we're not going to get that alliance back. Yeah, chat, start thinking on Holy Order names. Children of the Web's quite cool. How old is Aragorn now? He is 152. Looking good for 152. Hope I look that good at 152. Right, we should actually be upgrading some stuff here as well. So this is our... We probably want levy sizes, because the levy size thing will stack with our other one. And it gives us an extra fort level. Swords of the Golden Web. Nicely done. I like that. Decent kid. I wonder if we should We should only need one holy order. We might spawn another one at some point. But we'll see. Right, war's over. Let's get our holy order down. So where are we founding this? Oh, we can only found it in cities. That's mildly annoying. Right, what are we keeping hold of in terms of... So these are our territories. So we could put it somewhere around here. We need to build some temples first. But kind of around here is where we want to build it, but we can't give out yet. Problem with the Kingsmen is there's actually a religion, isn't there, called the Kingsmen? Where can we actually found this holy order? Because we do kind of want to be the controller of it. So that would be in there. Do we control that? We do. So we could found it in Naris. Oh, that's quite nice though. Really want to give that away. We're never getting rid of Nicaea. That is going to be our thing forever, because it's got the shipyards of Nicaea. Let's just give them Gimeleth. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is I'd much rather give them a castle. Apparently we can build another castle. We don't need to build a temple. That's nice. Okay, let's see if we can hold on for 5 years, and we'll give them that. Right, 4 months on our attempt to fabricate a hook on Mormasil. Right, we got a strong hook on him. I think that might be enough. Bosh. So that is Aragorn's grandkid. Now he's only of strong Numenorean blood though, so we can't go back up to pure. But does he get us anyone who has pure? Oh, Luthien's going to come with him. And we get Findis here. Is she any good? Findis has got strong Numenorean blood. Strong. Malwyn's got strong. She's got nice traits. Nice! We just got a ton of good courtiers off of that. Right. We need to find because Aragorn's daughter just came. There she is, Luthien. Kind of want her married to us now. Because if we can pop out a kid with her, we've got a chance of pure Numenorian kid. Yeah, we need to give them some territory, keep them around. Look, we're evil anyway. Oh, fuck off! That had a 99% chance of success. And now we can't get her back at court. Because arsehole boy here is... That is fucking outrageous. Right, let's focus. So we need to keep these people around. So we need to get them some territory. Right, you're an independent ruler. It's not the end of the world if we control that. We are absolutely not supposed to root for good to win. Good is not meant to win here. And we've got a 75% chance of seducing her. Let's just try seducing her again. Look, have some gold. %95 chance. And let's kill our husband while we're doing it. Or at least try. Because we are getting a bit long in the tooth is my only concern. Do with living for another 4 years. We're just going to ask her because there's no point. We're already at 95% chance, so we don't want to risk damaging it. We need to conquer something, don't we? In fact, what we actually need to do is... Can anyone remember what Aragorn's kid was called? Or Aragorn's grandkid? He won't have left the court, will he? Has he gone wandering again? Fuck me, kid. That lodging standard is really handy. He will have some gold of mine. It's fine. I'm still salty about that. We had a 99% chance on that. Do we want to matchmake Muriel? She's not fertile anymore, I don't think. No, she's not, so... Do what you want. Right, let's give it a go. Oh well, if at first you don't succeed. Do we want to shag our sister-in-law? My dear, have you ever kissed a real man? And our son now hates us. Tea indeed. I'm not actually drinking tea this evening, which is why you haven't had the pop-up. Let's see if he'll accept the carpet. He gained the carpet. Good for you, my friend. As I draw close to Luthien, I do not know whether to tear the clothes from her body or punch the apprehensive smile of her face. Easy. She kisses me, challenge, and I drag her closer, a fitting riposte. The warring feelings in my chest are echoed by our bodies. We spend the night delivering both insult and bliss unto each other. Oh, this is one of those relationships. Kiss me again, my friendless witch. Adunafel's got cancer. Let's see if we can get a decent surgeon. That man's just about to get himself murdered. Is he any good? I mean, he's decent learning, but... Right. The good news is that means he's going to be much easier to kill. So in 8 months, he's dead. You two can get married. Is there a reason we're marrying you? No! So this is one of Aragorn's kids, isn't it? And they can't get married yet anyway. This is Aragorn's granddaughter. Break that betrothal. Convert. So she's converted. What's the succession like on Gondor? So it goes to Lawmaster Angbord of Foolish. And then to Prince Venarian of Lamedon. Who is unlanded. High intrigue though, so we probably can't kidnap him. Yeah, we're not going to get away without kidnapping him. I bet we can't murder him. No. Yeah, they're all back because they came back with her. Get a strong hook on her, she'll come join our court. After we've finished murdering her husband, I think we try for a strong hook on Princess Indis here. Archillis Ravensworth, thank you very much for the follow. She's fertile for another... She's got 80 plus years of fertility. She's fertile for ages. Yeah, so who did we get? So we basically got all her kids. So we got Findis here, who's got strong. And we got Malwen, who got strong. So her, we want to... So we might as well pledge her to our great-grandson. And it's not matrilineal. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to educate her. Right. We do need to conquer some territory because we're going to need to give some titles out. Remembering that we give titles to women, not to men. My armies are raised. Are they? Where are my armies raised? Oh shit, we had them raised down here all this time. Yeah, you're paying for all that pudding you're eating. Fucking hell. She's preggo and it better be ours. This guy's just like impossible to kill. Yeah, that's what happened to our income. Oh, that's nice of him. In the meantime, he's taken a lot more territory. I'll have all of that, please. Right, I think our alliance with Umbra just dropped. Yeah, it did. Hello. I think Sexy Orc is no longer around. Because this guy's in charge there. We'll have to see if we can get some more orcs back, because the orcs were fun. Right, you go kill them. I mean, frankly, she's already better than half of the kids we've got. Problem is, even though they know it's ours, technically she's his kid. Which is annoying. So we need this guy dead. So we can just marry her. Oh, have we not got divorce allowed? Oh, it sucks. We're gonna have to kill our wife. On the plus side, we should be able to legitimize any kids from this one relationship now. Right, you split up. Go there. Go there. Go kill them. That kid's no use to us anyway. Because they're not of our dynasty. Right. That is going to... Because the real benefit of... Even though these are only... Get a strong hook, we'd get her over. Let's not assign him. Kind of screwed for a decent marshal. Right, that goes to Findis. So you get that. We can create that. And then Findistir. No, you get this one. What's that one? That's it, isn't it? Has the castle finished for the Holy Order? Good question. No, but it can't be far off. 2 years. So Malwyn is now on Galantic, which is great. We need to give her some land as well. Now the truth is, we could probably beat him. Let's save our cash. Yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves a decent marshal. You don't approve of this either. So we would need... He'd make a reasonable physician. Would you consider becoming our court physician? Problem is we're going to need a... It has to be a lady. To be fair, Lumfil's not bad. Let's reassign her, because we've probably got a better steward somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. My wife has been fighting. Hey look, Orcish medicine is all the rage. Rage all you want, wife. I'm about to murder you. She is misguided warrior. Let's be entertained. Beyond Rune, tourism guide. Because she's Gondorian. A long evening of state business with Muriel has slowly degenerated into both of us being deep in our cups, slurringly swapping saucy stories. The seductive charms of some exotic sea monsters. She's got a sea monster fetish. Our daughter, niece and sister-in-law. Let's just go for a friendship with her. The privy is a small place, and the air reeks of foul things recently deposited. But it is private, oh so private. Lady Findis of Cref Nilja looks at me hungrily, removing her garments. Let's pause for a minute and think that she is 18 years old, and we are 150. I think it is safe to declare that that is not a reasonable relationship. Come on, wife, hurry up and die. I want to marry Luthien here, see if we can pop out a pure-blooded baby before... The cook has been bribed to look the other way, the poison has been acquired, and the duck! Wave your duck emojis around if you have them. RIP! Oh dear, our daughter, granddaughter and sister-in-law and wife died. Wave your duck emojis. How sad. It must have been something she ate. Princess Luthien of Gondor. Why can't we marry you? Why are you wandering again? Why? Can you just stop wandering for 10 minutes? Why? You literally love us. Why won't you come back? She's gone back to her liege. Our lodging standards plus 20. If we can get another 20 on our lodging standards, she'll come back. The 18-year-old only has strong Numorian blood, and she can't marry until she's 30. Right, if we go top on that, it's worth it as an experiment anyway. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. I've never seen that before. She got that from her mum. Interesting. So is that the custom trait they created to make sure that what you don't get is people just going off and shagging Arwen? Because Arwen lives forever. Obviously. And to be narratively correct when he eventually dies, you don't want Arwen going off and marrying someone else. I mean, we just need to keep her around, so we could just give her some land. Like, she is our lover. She's not going to marry again. If we convert her, that means she's more likely to stay in our court. We just need to keep her around and knock her up. Well, they should be in our right dynasty now because we'd acknowledged them as ours. Yeah, give her a court position, that would do it. That'll keep her around. We should make him a tutor. Just seeing if she's actually any good at any of these. She would be a great seneschal. There you go. Atabeth. Go away. Is our castle done yet? 11 months. Don't need another partner. We do want to kill him if we can. Hang on, actually, no. We should think about marrying again then, shouldn't we? We should marry again. We can always legitimize the kid, and we've got plenty of renown. Right, do we actually have any kids that are worth marrying? That's the question. Don't think we do. There's no pures. We could marry Lumafel, but I don't know if she's still fertile. No, she gets plus 30, so 44, so she's just coming out of fertility. The matrilineal isn't a problem if they're joining my court. So we could marry Azruneth here. Doesn't give us an intrigue boost though. I do kind of want the intrigue boost. She's got all right traits. She's beautiful, she's quick, and she's pure-blooded. Let's do it. Right, well that's backfired. How are we looking on our Holy Order castle? 6 months. Can we actually form it? Don't we need to be devoted servant? Yeah, we need to be devoted servant. We need more piety. No. Ooh, redecorate a part of your palace in the style of another... No, our royal hall's really nice. We need to get back up to devoted servant. We need a bunch of faith. Ugh, that's annoying. Do we get faith for hunts? No, feasts. We get faith for feasts. There you go. Guessing no one wants in on this. Well, might work. Right, we're almost there. We need 100. You lot can... That's the fucking Umbrians, that is. You little shits. Umbra is about to get self spanked is what Umbra's about to do. Because I'm pretty certain my troops are better than theirs. come here. Oh, give over. How does that even work? Like, it wasn't saying balanced. That does annoy me sometimes about this game. Like, if it's a clear green plus, I should win that. I'm being fucked by the random number generator this time round. Have I just acquired a province somewhere? Oh, the castle's finished. Problem is we need to beat them to get the Holy Order. Yeah, fuck off, you little bastards. Very annoying. We can take comfort from the fact that we're about to kill him. Yeah, but it should factor the knights into the score. Rip King Casimir. Right. Yeah, we want that Holy Order. We really need some new champions. We are very low on champions. Now, we've only got 6 of 19. Right, Malwen is betrothed. We need to give Malwen some territory. We need to appoint Malwen to something in the short term. What you good at, Malwen? You really don't like me, so I'm not going to make you my food taster. Why don't you like me? Cultural acceptance. Oh, she's Lady Finnis's player. She's in her court. That's fine. She's not going anywhere. That's fine. Right, we just need a bit more piety. Is there anything else we can do to get piety? I don't think so. Maybe not. We only need... No, not 3k. We only need... Because we only need to be devoted servant to do it, so we need another 70. Like 70 more and we're there. Right, meanwhile... Yeah, no, he won't go downstairs, let alone go outside. We do kind of want, before we die, to take advantage of the fact that we have a lot of prestige. Yeah, well, he is our little Napoleon. That's why one of the reasons he's got the name. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Poetic Wine 99. Right, we're definitely taking on the Umbrians. You, sir, are joining our court. As are you. As are you. Right, how are we looking in knights? We're not doing it. We're doing religious conversion. We can probably sort that out. Be useful. Yeah, that's a very diplomatic orc. My brother died. Oh no, how sad. Right, well at least we've got a few more knights now. You watch, we're gonna fucking die before we get this. Well, we should be popping out Sprogs by Luthien. What we should actually do... Well, we're getting a fertility boost from attraction. And we've got fertility. It might just be down to her fertility. Yeah, that's romance. She is greedy and shy. I mean, we've got a reasonable chance of popping out a usable heir. So Adunafel's our current heir. And I feel like she shouldn't be. What does our succession actually look like? Like, weirdly, I'd rather have Ibn Ahil here. Like, who's your mother? No, that's our niece and granddaughter. She's one of our kids, isn't she? The kid I had with Luthien, Gilrain, would be great, but she's the wrong dynasty. Because the other dude claimed her. Like, she would be amazing. It's really annoying, because otherwise she would be perfect. She can have a pet cat. Yeah, I mean, we could marry her in. She's 4, so what we could probably actually do is ward her. What I really want to do is, because if we can educate our kid to be Gondorian, we can convert one province to Gondorian, we can take pillars from that to get rangers to get everything else, and then we can just ditch it. Right, this is what we're going to do. This is going to be our Holy Order place. So let's give them some good stuff before we get going. Let's just make sure they actually get some military camps. Good evening, Vera. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, kittens. Who doesn't want to be given a kitten? Right, what we're going to call this? So that's on Golant's Nest. Let's do this court event first. Oh, that fucking orc's trying to convert everyone. I'm not going to kill him. We'll tolerate him because he's quite a good orc. The World Wide Web, no. Right, 32 gold, 2 months. So do we want, what do we reckon she's interested in? So she's trusting, noble righteousness. Adunafel has been murdered. Shit, that means we need to pause and do that before we... So who is our heir now? So it is Lomifel, our spy master, who's now our heir. Who actually is not bad. But she's no longer fertile, is she? And Adunafel's not great. And she's got the scaly baby. Like, if she was still fertile, we'd be fine. I do feel like Lomifel might need to be disinherited. So after that it goes to our granddaughter and wife. who is preggo. We can safely disinherit her, can't we? More a sort of circle of succession. Like, if we disinherit her, any kid born is still going to be our daughter. So they'll be part of the succession because they're our daughter. They just won't get the bit from being our great-granddaughter. This is a very Habsburg problem. You want to see the family tree? I don't know if it actually draws the lines. Let's have a look. So we are currently married to our granddaughter, wife and sister-in-law. We just need to make it another 9 years. I'm just not convinced we'll live another 9 years. So our player heir is currently Lumifel. And then it's Ibnahil. And she's not the best, but it's not the end of the world if she takes over. We'd make do if it was Ibnahil. I think we want to disinherit our Lomifel pretty damn quickly. I think she also needs to be converted. Because that should convert her kids. She liked my poem. Right, we just need the money for the Holy Order now, which actually... Ah, Remnant. I don't want Remnant. Our daughter and great-granddaughter, Princess Gordakari. But Ibnahil is still, as it stands, our player heir. Our inheritance is fucked up. Right, Miriel needs to get out of the line of succession. Potentially. But we'll see. Right, that is enough. And they're going in Ungoliant's nest. Alright, what are we calling them? Did we decide on a name in the end? Swords of the Golden Web, that was it. Black Web's probably better, yeah. How about Swords of the Shadow Web? And the adjective would just be Shadow Web. And their map colour should be like a very dark purple. We need to give them some kind of spidery type symbol. It doesn't need to be a spider, I suppose. It just needs to be something, There's snowflakes. I'm not seeing a web. That's like an ant rather than a spider, though, isn't it? How do you have an ant symbol and not a spider symbol? Like, I've got a frog. It's a lobster. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Here we go. Now we're cooking. That's what we want. She's doing a bit too well for herself. Do you want to have sex? No. I mean, if she liked us a lot more, she might have sex. I am not letting any of my lovers go. Maya Zamrathon and Lomafel are getting it on. Anyone want in? There we go, that's a bit better. Now we're cooking. Milanis here is our because she should get our dynasty. Does she not get our dynasty? There we go. Right, she is our potential heir. No! Died trying to cure herself of some unknown affliction. And she was preggo again. Will this ache ever fade? We are not healthy. She died in childbirth. Right, you little fucker. So as things stand, our choice is between Ibn Ihil here. I mean, let's legitimize her. So that means my line of succession. You need out of my line of succession. You are potentially quite good as a marriage option. Yeah. Yeah, we've not had the luck today on events. We have been very unlucky on events. Xenubs, thank you to follow. Also, I didn't get alerts for that. Thank you, Radioactive Bull, Artulis Ravensworth as well for the follows, and Iconic A6M. Welcome. Enjoy your tea emote. Let's just disinherit her. You need disinheriting. So really it comes down to where the choice between Ibn Il here who isn't the worst, but temperate is going to cost her kids potentially. No, she won't get those issues. But if we can give Melanis or Melanis here some better traits, even better. Right, so we've still got Lady Findis as our lover. Telepay here. Ooh, hello. Thing is, we can't marry her yet. We can sexy time her, but we can't marry her. She's too young. No, we're not living for another 20 years. I'm not sure how the fertility works. Now the thing is, she's still technically fertile. But she's wandering, so we can't get a hook on her. So her fertility window should be normal. She's strong. She's pure. That's a low chance. We can't get anyone to help. As soon as we get a bit of a war chest up, I'm going after those Umbrians. I can't fabricate hook on her. Sadly. Yeah, Aragorn lost his son, so his heir is actually Lawmaster Angbor the Foolish. Who is of strong Numorian blood. See, once again, it says I'm going to win, and I'm blatantly going to lose this. At least the AI thinks it's going to lose this time. Right. Umbar's picked up an alliance, that's annoying. Yeah, we're not quite strong enough to go after Umbra. I think we abandon that scheme and do this one. Because right, there's reasons to this. Because we will kill the small kid in Umbra. Because the Holy Order is still building up. But I want to kidnap this guy first if we can. And if you had better blood, you'd be alright. Alright, where have they rebelled? That should be more than enough. Job done. There's no point in us doing that because we've already got the maximum chance of it working. So there's no boost we can get from it. We'd only get a negative from it, so... Hello, Mr. Unlanded Person. How would you like to enter my service and be converted? Good stuff. Now, how would you like to have a tiny bit of land somewhere? This man has too much territory. I need to give him something. I kind of need to just take something off of someone. Actually, that would do. Yeah, we can do some serious challenging by combat. I need that. I need one place. Yeah, it is quite impressive that they're not dead. Right, how long? 5 months? 16 months. You must have the siege train. Rip our steward. Yeah, fine, you can have it. Religious conversion. We're actually getting some purple around the map. It just takes a while. Fuck. Right. Right. Don't think this is going to help. We have to pray for an event on this. Someone is plotting to kill my grandson. Oh yeah, he's had a good innings. Right. We need to hoard cash. I don't think we can afford to have a baby inherit right now. I think it has to be Ibana Hill here. I mean, I'm open to your thoughts, chat, but I think it has to be Ibana Hill. She's got strong blood, which is the main thing. Oh, I mean, God, do we go with Milanis? If we can survive to 16, because the nice thing with her is she's Gondorian. She's Gondorian, and the Gondorian thing is important because it means we can do a cultural merge. Well, what we do is we disinherit Ibana Hill. And then we probably re-inherit her. And if they all plot against her, they plot. That'd be fun either way. Yeah, YOLO. Right, firstly we need her in the court. So she's in the court. We're going to disinherit her. Now what we should probably also do, because we do have 7k piety here, 7k prestige. And we do have space for all of that. No, I think we just accept that we're going to lose the prestige. What we do need to do is probably that one. Why can't I grant him titles? Why can't I grant him titles? Oh, she was attempting to end a pregnancy. Interesting. I don't get why we can't grant him titles. Anyone got any ideas? Oh, because he's a fucking boy. And we're female pref. I can give him to his wife, but that isn't going to help me. No, yes, it is going to help me. I need her in my court. So that should be enough. So we're going to give her Sasnasia. There is method to my madness here. Is it Nasia I'm giving her? No, there's no special building in Sasnasia, it's just that's the one with the special building is Narek Zidane. So she is now my vassal. That means any kids she has will also be my vassal. I am an Empire rank title. And the reason she's been able to do that is because she's technically allied to him. But I need her to have a kid that inherits this. Because Umbra is a kingdom tier realm. It is not an empire. which means if they inherit that first, and that'll inherit, we should get it. I think it should work even with primo male. I think. If not, it's an interesting test of whether it works with primo male. Just takes an extra generation, yeah. And she's preggo already. Oh dear, how sad. Ketaj Gimlin is dead. Now there's two good things that come out of that. Ketaj Gimlin, who is now King of Umbria, his wife is preggo, and she holds territory here. So if we get it right, we will inherit Umbra. It'd be a pain in the arse to hold on to, but that's part of the fun. Oh, you've had it from the other side, have you? So you know it's beasts. Now, so if we've got this right, it will work. Regardless, because we imprisoned him, we forced him to convert to Ungoliantic. So Umbra is now of our faith. RIP! Can I get some Fs in chat, please, for High King Gimilcad, who died at the age of 159, having led his nation for 96 years. High King Gimilcad of Ardunam's soul has finally been cast to the void at 159 years of age. He drank himself to death. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. High Queen Melanis ascends to the throne merely 3 years old. She will need to rely on the council during her first years of rule. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Right. Let's try and stabilize this. Now, we can probably hold on to those 4 duchies still and need to. We do need to work out which... Yeah, we went from 0.1 gold per month up. We did well. So I think we go stewardship with her. We need someone to educate us who's going to give us a good education. So ideally we want to be educated by a genius. Probably not going to be able to. Now, we do need to find that niece again, so we can re-inherit her. On our kind of weirdly incestuous family tree. Get Aragorn to educate her. Don't think we can. I don't think we can offer ourselves outside of our kingdom, because we're the ruler. Right, as things stand, our inheritance goes to Lady Finnan, which is not good. And all of those ones, which is not good. Given that she holds territory, I would suggest it is worth our while getting her out of the succession fast. What we do need to do is find that frickin' niece whose name I can't remember, so that we can re-inherit her. That one. Now we're going to have a big problem here. Powerful vassals expect positions. He is going to hate us, so we don't want him anywhere near our spymaster position. He isn't the worst diplomat in the world. He isn't the worst steward in the world. He needs a title of some kind. Right, I think Katajan gets that. We're going to get murdered. We are so getting murdered. We need Princess Muriel here to like us, because she'd actually not be bad for education. Because that combo of stuff is going to give us the right events. Right, we can gift her. We could give her an artifact as well. We've got a whole bunch of these war banners we're not using. I don't think we can get Aragorn to educate us. Holy shit, we can, because he's our grandfather. What's his culture? That's interesting. So he's not actually Gondorian. Yeah, I mean, I can't not do it, can I? I feel like we need to celebrate that with the spider song. Hey, Aragorn. We're your granddaughter. You may not know us, but we are your granddaughter. Okay, we're an evil faith, but we'd quite like it if you'd educate us. Gotta be done, hasn't it? Yeah, we'll be able to choose what we get. And the other thing is that traits for our house, from what I'm understanding, it don't affect us negatively. Because we get a special exemption because we're evil. Right. We are going to get faction, but we need to see what the damage is on this. Right. Okay, it's these dudes. I knew these good dudes were the ones that are going to go. Right, you need to hurry up and have a kid. Right, we need some allies, sharpish. Right, we can get one with Findus, which is absolutely useful, so we will do. Yeah, it's fate. If it wasn't for the faith difference, we totally could. Now, when he pops a kid, we should be able to get him. Now these will... So I kind of want him to rebel. But I'd quite like him not to rebel. Now we're cooking. Because now I can beat them. And you're going to give me slightly less money. Because now we've modified his vassal contract, he can't use that hook to modify it. You can only modify a vassal contract once in a lifetime. Right, annoyingly, this is basically game over if we get killed. Because all of these are going to inherit. Essentially, if we live, we're going to be fine. If we die, we're fucked. Essentially, it's game over if we die. So unless there's something in it gives loyalty. Well, yeah, exactly. Yes, enemy hostile scheme reduction. Thank you very much. Can't believe Aragorn is our ward. Alright, when are you going to burst? 2 months. Okay. Oh, it's just all peasants now. The dude dropped out of it. This is a bigger problem for us. Oh, did she lose the baby? That's a problem. I can win that, you know. Yeah, see, I can call in the Holy Order because they're different faith. Thing is, he's got Jarn, and I don't want to let him go. Let that go. In fact, I can't let that go because it's part of my kingdom. Essentially, it's these two bits that are going to rebel. Right, we're absolutely breaking this. Yeah, Sexy Orc didn't manage to hold on to the kingdom, which was a problem. Come at me. I will not be threatened. I am at war with someone of a hostile faith. Stupid game. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck's sake. Tis but a temporary setback. Where's that? Rather not. Yeah, that one. Sometimes you have to take a step back to take a step forward. And that is all we're doing. Basically, if we'd carried on fighting that, we'd have had problems. They would have smashed our army around, which would have meant that the other factions would have got stronger, and we'd have been into a death spiral cascade. This way, we didn't lose a single set of troops, and the moment all of these frickin' people die, we're just taking that territory back. And there, remember, some of these are very old. So yeah, we're not dead. And we're just playing a long game. We come of age at 16, so we got a while yet. What we do want to do is meet the peers. And we should have that ticked so that we know when it's available. Who is that and do we care? No. We'll give it a go. Game just does not want to give me any fucking percentages today, does it? Right. I want warnings, chat, if stuff ticks over here. If people die, you need to tell me. Let's cheer ourselves up with our national hymn. Yeah, that was the other nice thing to do with this kid, is we are not inbred at all. Because we're Luthien's kid. We are Aragorn's granddaughter. Right, he's had a kid. Kind of actually fine with that. Do we have a less good brother to give him? No, he's only got Remnant. Yeah, you can have him. Right, none of them can touch us now, and the moment those truces expire, we're taking all of that back. Assuming he holds on to his kingdom. Right, we will actually help him in that one. Damn, Umbra's collapsing. Maybe we won't help him in that. The thing is, our kingdom's now pretty stable because the remaining territory is all ours. Or mostly ours. In fact, what we might want to do is break this betrothal. Nah, we'll just murder him at the right point. Because we're not going to be able to marry until we're 30 anyway, so... So that's fine. Now that war we do kind of want him to... Hang on. Culture converting. Right, we need our one Gondorian county. Converts... that one. Dude, you are not winning that. I think it does count for players, but we'll find out. I mean, that's the nice thing, is it'll be a test of whether it does or not. Oh, we can already create them. Oh, chat. Gondorian Rangers. $33, $10, $20, and no screen. So our crossbowmen are better, but they're less fun. And they get bonuses in better territory. And they just get negatives everywhere. So we want some Gondorian Rangers. $84. They're basically the same as our Black Numenorian Guard. I mean, I kind of feel like we have to have them just for the fun of it. Yeah, this is because we're Gondorian culture. So they're heavy infantry. They're heavy infantry. Skirmishers and spearmen. Spearmen and heavy infantry. And they count as spearmen. So we're not going to create more than that of them. Because the thing is, now we've got them created, they're there. Which means we don't want to be doing convert cultures. Because we were only doing it for the men at arms. Absolutely bordering my realm. What are you on about? So the thing is, we do want heavy horsemen. We do want heavy horsemen. No, I'm dropping frames. Don't ask me why, but I am dropping frames. Alright, I think we're through it now. Yeah, I don't think I'm dropping frames anymore. So we do want heavy horsemen. What I'd really like to do is, I'm liking our kind of army of all Middle Earth thing we've got going on. And I really kind of like the idea that actually what we do is we look at, we want to conquer somewhere that's got Rohirrim culture. Because then we'll get access to all of their light horsemen. Does anyone have custom heavy horsemen in this? That's the interesting question. Because custom heavy horsemen would be amazing. Because we can get Riders of Rohan then. Exactly, we are a very diverse evil faith. They get some interesting phalanxes and stuff. And the Bellicase Outriders. Giant scorpions! We need giant scorpions. Just seeing if there's anything else lurking around there. It's not even that far away. We just need an Arani. Don't even need an Arani province. We just need an Arani person. All we need is an Irani person to educate our kids. Or we're well within range. We just need to conquer a bit of there. Because that's Irani culture. Nothing will be as good as giant scorpions. I 100% agree, we're going for some giant scorpions. But on that note, I think I will probably call it there. But we know what we've got to do next week then on this run. We'll be back Sunday with the Arthurian run. But the more important thing is we now know what we need to do next week, which is we want some frickin' giant scorpions. Yay! Ah, what was that? We want some giant scorpions. And we need to not die. That is our two key challenges.